Hey everybody, I'm Rick, and let me just give you a quick little overview of what this channel, what I want it to be. Mostly it's gonna be, I don't know, me talking, vlogging, talking, maybe a little movie reviews here and there, some TV shows. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I just wanted to make a channel just to talk and stuff. So I wanted to talk in this video today about the movie that I saw the other day, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Spoilers ahead if you haven't watched this movie. Spoiler review going on right now. I saw the movie twice, and I was really kind of not shocked because when I first heard about the movie and I saw how it was gonna look like, I wasn't worried. I was like, wow, this movie looks pretty good. Like, Mario looks like Mario, Luigi looks like Luigi, all the characters look like they're supposed to. And I also thought in my head too, I was like, is Hollywood gonna do like a thing where they're gonna like change up like something in the movie to make it stupid, because that's the thing. Hollywood has a terrible track record of getting video game movies right, for sure. Like Assassin's Creed, the movie. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was like dumpster fire and nobody should ever go watch it or anything like that. I'm talking about the movie from like 2000, what was it, 14 or something like that. But I can clearly say I was bored with that movie. They didn't really get it right, in my opinion. But the Sonic movie that came out, both of them actually were pretty good. I really like those two movies. The first design of Sonic really was trash, but this, after they changed the movie was definitely better. I did like his design. I did like how, Sonic was moving around and stuff. Like, it was really fun. So when it came to this movie, I was like, okay, like, they got the characters looks right. Let's see if they can execute this right. I wasn't really too worried about the voice actors either. I'm like, Mario and Luigi are supposed to be like Italian. After I saw the trailer, I was like, gung-ho, we're gonna go watch this. Okay, like, this thing, I can already tell it's gonna be a banger. So I ended up going to see the movie with a friend of mine, and I thought it was absolutely awesome. I was like, what? Like it was just really so good. And me, I like to see things 2 times at the very least. So I went to see it again a second time with another friend, and I was like, wow, like, okay, like this is really good. So I want to talk about the little pros in the movie. What I liked in the movie is how everything just seemed like the video game. Like, I was shocked at how much they kept close to like how the video game is. Like, like, they're in the Mushroom Kingdom, and then there's items and stuff like the mushrooms that make you get bigger, and then the fire plant and stuff like that. I thought it was so much fun. I was like, what? They actually kept that mechanic in the movie where you like hit the box and the item pops out. Like, wow, this is so cool. And so many Easter eggs in this movie, so many Easter eggs. And as a guy like me who played Mario his entire life, like, I've played a lot of Mario games. Mario was amongst my first video games. So when I tell you I was catching Easter eggs left and right, I was like, what in the world? This is so much fun. I definitely liked the characters. I'll tell you right now, the voices were great. I liked all the voices in the movie. I had no issues with that. I like the fact that they even gave Mario like a family. I was like, I never knew that. I was like, I didn't know Mario had like a whole mom and dad. I mean, like, I didn't know he had like all this big family. And, it was just really fun to see that. I was like, what? And, Mario is just like, I love his little relationship with, his brother Luigi. It's so cute and funny. Like, it's just really funny to me. They really care about each other. I love how Mario is like, I love that whole thing of like, as long as we're together, everything's gonna be okay. Like, oh, that was so cool. I was like, oh, brother love, like, that's so cool. It's a really cute moment. I really liked all the other characters too. Let's not forget Princess Peach. Now, Princess Peach has always been like that character who is a damsel in distress character. Let's just admit it. Like, she always needs being rescued. She's always at the wrong castle. You have to go find her. But they changed it up in this movie where she's not a damsel. She actually knows how to fight. She grew up in this kingdom. She knows how to use the items, you know. And I was like, you know, I'm okay with that change. I like that. That's really cool, because I remember when I was a kid, I was like, why do we always have to go rescue this woman? Like, don't she got security guards or something? Like, what's going on? But I really liked that she was a badass. You know, she didn't really need rescuing at all. She was really doing stuff. She was just kicking butt, and she never demeaned all the other characters around her. You know, she never was like, you know, I'm a, you know, like, oh, I'm badass, I'm better than all of y'all, you know, because I'm a girl. Like, she didn't do all that. She was just doing her thing. She was like, I'll take on Bowser myself. I'm gonna protect my kingdom. I'm not just a princess who just sits on this throne and just is pretty. I really loved when she got onto the course and she was just jumping around, and she just knew how to do everything, you know. And the part where she like kind of like used her dress as like some kind of like umbrella thing, where she just kind of like floated down. Like, I thought that was so cool. Yeah. And then I love Toad. Toad was really funny. The little guy, like, I thought he was really funny. He was just like, you know, like, he's my best friend. And I was just like, Mario's like, really? I barely know you. Like, Bowser, oh my gosh, this guy was just like really, dude, like, really, like, it was just really funny. He's like trying to take over this kingdom and destroy it, and trying to find this invincibility star, and he wants to seriously marry this girl, and if she doesn't say yes, he's gonna destroy this place. Like, this is so comical. It's so funny though, but you know, like, I just thought that was really funny. And you know, his like, he just he's like practicing his like wedding proposal to her, you know, singing songs, and with the flowers that was trying to, you know, he's like ended up stomping it, you know, he's like throwing flames at people and stuff. I thought that was really funny. Also, I really liked how Luigi character was. You know, it seemed like every character had a little something to do, which I really liked. Luigi was really cute and funny. Like, he was just like, you know, like, I love that part where he was like being kidnapped, and he like starts thinking about when he was younger, and he was like that little Luigi, and the little kid just, you know, kicked his toys into the, you know, the little brother, little Mario comes and like defends him. Like, this is like, oh, that was just so cute. And you know, that was really fun. I really liked this movie. I caught so many Easter eggs. The Donkey Kong part was so funny. You know, like, man, the cat Mario was so funny. He's just bouncing around and stuff like that. It's like they crammed a lot of things into this movie. You know, they even added like a couple of video games they added. It seemed like they took elements from like the Mario game, like Mario 1, I forgot what that game was called, Super Mario Bros, something like that. And then they also took like Mario Kart and then some other game. I really love how they really stuck to the game, like especially during that chase. And you know, Bowser's crew is running after Mario's crew, and they're throwing shells at people, and the banana thing, or the what the heck, like, this, it was so funny. And don't get me started on that part with the blue shell. Like, oh god, that blue shell, man. Like, that blue shell is like doomsday, dude. And I remember as a kid, my friends used to throw the blue shell at me all the time. I always get mad. And that brought up so many flashbacks when I saw this movie. Like, this is really playing on, like, you know, my childhood, especially the part where Mario was going upside down. And you know, the cart was going because he was kind of like not going fast enough. He was about to fall off the bridge. That's actually from the game. And I'm like, wow, they really paid attention to the Mario lore. I thought that was really cool. Probably my favorite character from the movie, this little blue star guy named Lumile, I think. What a psychopath. I mean, for real. More meat for the grinder. There's no escape. The only hope we have is the sweet release of death. Like, what the it was just so, like, what is this little psychotic character? He's so depressing and sad and just like, oh my gosh. And then the part where Mario had on the raccoon suit, he was just flying around and he let that big missile out of there, you know. And I love the music in the movie. The music to me was all spot on to me. I was enjoying it. And I have all those songs too. I was like, did they copy my playlist? Because a lot of these songs are on my playlist. Take on me, take on me. Copyright. The only con I would have about this movie is that I wish it was just a little bit longer. Like, I don't know, I was enjoying the movie. I was like, I can go for another 30 minutes of this, and that part where Mario and Peach and Toad, they go out to the Donkey Kong Land. I don't know what it's called, I forgot, sorry, but the Donkey Kong Land. But as they're getting there, they're like going through all this like treacherous stuff, like the desert, or what is it, I don't know, like up the mountains and over the bridge of where these fishes and all this stuff. I wanted to see more of that, I wanted to see more of that. But regardless, that was the one thing I was like, man, I could have gone for like an extra 30 minutes of that, because I was really enjoying the movie. I had a blast. I love seeing all the items: the ice plant, the fire plant, the cat suit, the mushroom that makes you bigger. It was just the invincible star. Apparently the invincible star is like rare, because in the games they're everywhere, but in this, I guess in the movie verse, they're pretty rare. So I thought that was really fun. I really liked this movie a lot. I liked it even more on the second run, because usually when I watch a movie on the second run, the hype for me is kind of died down, and I kind of like, okay, let me really look at this movie and let me see like the pros and cons and critique it, whatever in my head. This may not come true, but mark my words, if they were smart, they're going to, I hope they do like a Sonic Mario crossover thing. We already have the live action Sonic movie. We have a animated Mario movie. I mean, I can see them putting those two together. I mean, they've been in video games together, so I would think if they were smart, since people did like that Sonic movie, they're going to put them together. I don't know what they'll do. They'll fight, they'll race, they'll fight a big villain. I don't know. But something tells me that they are going to do that. And if they don't do that, I'd be really disappointed, because I think that'd be a smart idea. That would bring a lot of people to the theater. I'm sure people would love to see that. But overall, I really like this movie. I don't really rate movies like 1 to 10 or A to B to D or something like that. I'm just gonna say this movie was badass, good for the kids. And I'm hearing some stuff like critics and whatever, and it's just like, no, I don't want to hear it. Okay, this is for either kids, this is also for Mario fans, people who love the movies, and people who just want to have a laugh and have a good time. Not everything has to be like super explained. If you play the games, you know the premise of this movie, and if you watch this movie, you'll understand the movie pretty easy. Like, it doesn't take a genius to understand. They just end up in this Mushroom Kingdom world. He's trying to save his brother, and there's it's not that hard. It doesn't take a genius. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Go ahead and share the video, comment. I want to hear thoughts and opinions. Do all of that. I will see you guys in the next video. I think my next video will probably be about the Guardians of the Galaxy. I've already seen it, but I want to see it again. Like, I have to see it again. So I need to find sometime this week, maybe next week, to go watch that movie again. But yeah, definitely check out this channel and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.